Hi Virgo, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your May 2022 reading, and I am first pulling your oracle cards and then I'm going to pull your tarot. So for those of you that are subscribed, like the videos, interact with me, ask questions, leave comments, thank you so much. It really does help the channel when you do that. There's over 600,000 videos being released, I believe, every hour on YouTube. And so the only way to really have those videos show up is when you engage with me and subscribe, hit that bell button, like the video, and ask me questions and I'll answer them. All right, Spirit, can I have the present position for Virgo, please? Thank you. We've got the, wow, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. We've got the 8 of Wands, thank you. And we've got the Star card in the reverse. Can I have the Strength? Two of Cups. Interesting. Can I have the Strength? Chariot in reverse. This is a general reading, Virgo, so please change up the situation that applies to you, okay? To person, place, or thing. Can I have the Challenge? We have the 7 of Cups. Anything else in the Challenge, Spirit? Thank you. All right, we got the Queen of Coins. Can I have the what is good in the outcome for Virgo? Wow, this is a nice reading. Ace of Coins, Virgo, in the outcome. Three of Coins in the outcome, in the upright. Wow. 5 of Coins in the reverse. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on with Virgo in the present position? What will help them validate this reading? What will give them hope, inspiration, and motivate them? So those of you who have never seen me before, I'm a psychic and a medium, so I read a little bit different than the other tarot readers. And one of the things that is different is that you need to validate the reading, meaning that this present position is meant to validate, this row right here is meant to validate whether this is your reading or not. When I go through this section of the reading, if this is not making sense to you, then one or two things are happening. Time is fluid, and because I'm a psychic and a medium, I'm not exactly sometimes picking up the week that you are looking at this reading. I'm picking it up either before or I'm going a little bit into the future. And so sometimes you have to put the reading aside, put it in a playlist, and come back to it at the end of the month or even the beginning of the month. And then if this present position does not make sense, then this may not be your reading and you don't have to watch the rest of the reading. And just to put this into context for you, even for my own horoscope, I will do the reading and it will not make sense to me at all. And then I will actually watch that reading sometimes 2 months later, and everything has played itself out and everything has fallen just as the spirit world has said it would. And so just to keep it in context, like, time is fluid, and even within my own zodiac, in fact, in my own zodiac, it never makes sense. I always feel like I'm getting it wrong until I watch it very late after the actual reading. Here we have for you the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 8 of Wands and we have the Star card. There's a lot of beautiful energy here that's happening in your present position, Virgo. What we have here is an end of a cycle, and it's bringing in a lot of healing that I feel like closure has taken place. I feel like new beginnings. I feel here that there is an incredible amount of movement in your energy. I feel like you want to explore. I feel like for some of you, you're going back into things that you used to love. And so for this is kind of weird, but Spirit World just said astronomy. So so just take that for what it is. That's not going to be all Virgos that are looking at this, but there's something to do with astronomy for at least one of you, where you're going back into kind of the things you used to love when you were very young and used to be really, really intrigued by. And so there's an end of a cycle happening for you, and good things are coming your way. I really feel it very strongly in the present position. Now, there's been a lot of communication with somebody, and there's a situation for some of you, there's a situation where it needed healing and there is closure now, and that is what that communication did. For others of you, the communication has to do with the Wheel of Fortune, where you're moving forward and talking to new people that are bringing in that kind of energy for you of things that you used to love. And it really feels like you're re-energized and refocused here. A lot of beautiful energy here coming out in the present position of where you suddenly are. I feel like it's taken some time to get there. Here in the strength position, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Chariot in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. And so again, what we see is that something is grounding you, Virgo. For many of you, it has to do with a partnership. Now, this is not a love reading, but for some of you, it does have to do with coming together with somebody in a love situation. There's a partnership here. There is reciprocation, and there is movement in that direction. And it's extremely powerful. And I do feel like feelings have been revealed. Now, take it, this doesn't, it's coming out kind of like as a love scenario for me, and that's the storyline that's coming out the strongest. But please take it into person, place, people, or thing, or situation. It could be a job where you have now received a promotion or a new position, and it feels like because the Chariot's in reverse, that this interaction is going to go for a long period of time. You're not going to go in and out of it. It does feel like it's here to stay. So there's a lot of stability in your strength energy here, Virgo. A lot of stability. Now, here in the challenge position, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Queen of Coins. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on in the challenge? So it feels like whatever this is, that there are choices to be made. Now, if this is a job, it feels like, so let me give you an example that Spirit is giving me. So if this is a job, let's say you got into the military, or let's say you want to go into the military, right? And I'm talking US military. Do you want to be a Marine? Do you want to be Coast Guard? Do you want to be Army? Do you want to be Navy? Do you want to be Air Force, right? It's just kind of like within whatever this is, this Wheel of Fortune, this change, this big change that's occurring in your life. It's kind of like there's choices within choices. So let's say you pick Air Force. Well, maybe within, now that you've picked the Air Force, it's, do you want to be a fighter pilot? Do you want to be a trainer? Do you want to be a medic? Do you want to be in administration? Do you want to be a translator, right? There is choices within choices, and you're spoiled for choice and it's not really a challenge. It's just like you're spoiled for choice. There's a lot of abundance and freedom in this energy. I feel a lot of money coming your way, Virgo. And so in the challenge energy, it feels like, and this, for some of you, where this does have to do with career, something is going to pay you more than the other thing. And that's a choice that you have to make. But the energy is, again, this very powerful energy. You're very, very smart. You're one of the smartest signs in the zodiac, Virgo. You're very, very savvy, and I'm not talking necessarily book smart, right? It doesn't mean you have to have, you know, a doctorate degree or anything like that, but you're naturally very smart. I don't know why that is, but whenever I read for Virgo, that energy always comes out at how you use your mind, right? The greatest strength is your greatest weakness. And when your mind is not working for you, it is not working for you, and it can cause you a lot of stress. But man, when it starts to work for you, you're flying. And so what I see here is that things are working for you. There's a lot of money to be made in all these different, whatever is bringing you a new situation here. There's money to be made. Now, for those of you that can't take that, and it has to do with a relationship, there is choice within the relationship of the direction the relationship now goes in. For those of you that can understand that this has to do with a relationship, I feel like there's a leveling up. I feel like this may mean kind of moving in together, and how do you build a life together, and it's choices within choices, but it's nothing but abundance here. I feel nothing but abundance. It's beautiful energy. And if not to reinforce it even further in the outcome, I mean, this is, I think this may be the best reading of the week that I've done, is your reading, Virgo. We've got the Ace of Coins in the upright position. We've got the Three of Coins in the upright position. And we've got the Five of Coins in the reverse position. So, you know, you did go through something where you felt very left out of the cold, very isolated. Things were not working out for you. And that has now all flipped and changed. And it is very, very secure. I feel like you can see your future. I feel like the world's your oyster. I feel as if here that what's going to happen is you can build your life now, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is that you're looking at. And for some of you, it's all of that. I feel like you can build your life now using your wisdom, using your intellect, using everything that you have learned. I feel like you've been powerless for a very long time in a certain situation. And I feel like now there's a lot of forward movement in your energy, Virgo. So take advantage of it, because you have been, you are well deserving of it. Here in the Oracle, we see movement. Again, just kind of reinforcing what I've already said. For some of you, there is a move. I feel like what ends up happening for some of you is there's a consolidation of finances. And so there's a consolidation of money somehow where, I don't know, let's say you have a mortgage right now on a property, and but if you move to another location, you have enough equity in that home where it wipes out your mortgage and you even have a better home. Because whatever this is, if this has to do with work, it feels like you can do that. It feels like for some of you movement, and so happy to just go in the direction, go with the flow. A lot of balance coming in. End of a cycle again. We've got 2 and 8, which is 10. In numerology, 1, if you go right down to it in numerology, but it's sitting next to the Wheel of Fortune. Again, we've got this, a lot of stability coming in for you, and a lot of change, but stable change coming to life. I mean, this is going to really reignite the path for you. And there's going to be a transformation here in what you're doing. There's going to be, I feel like you've been unhappy in something that you're doing. And I feel like that is completely changing up now. I feel like an opportunity of a lifetime's coming your way. Here in the Strength position, I feel like as you kind of leap forward into your new life or new situation here, I do feel like you're balancing the old with the new. So there is a bit of transition there, but I do feel like it's within your energy to go from, and I don't feel like it, for some of you, maybe it was an unstable situation, but it was a stagnant situation. So I do feel like you're going to still have to balance that out as you move from one part of your life now to the next. And I do feel here that it's all going to work out for you. So Virgo, beautiful reading. It's the best one that I've done this week. It may be the best one that I've done for the month. I mean, there's so much gorgeous energy coming out here. And I just want you to know that for those of you that can resonate with this reading, good luck, because it really is such a positive vibration that it feels like a chapter. It feels like you're going into a new like decade of your life to bring a lot of wealth, support, harmony, to build and kind of, it's the kind of energy financially that will take you for the rest of your life. It will set you up for life. If this has to do with love, same thing, it will set you up for life. So this is an incredible energy, and you know, I think it's wonderful. Virgo, I hope the reading helped, and please subscribe, like, share the video, and I will speak to you soon.